Okay guys, I decided just to not film at all and just get hammered down on this because I couldn't get my mind straight when I was doing the wiring for the wideband. But it is ready, it can drive, it's running, it sounds amazing, everything's all ready to go. I figured out something for the pipe, we're all good. We're just gonna drive it like this for a little bit just to see, and then it's gonna go back under the car. Yeah! So it's a new day, and after filming that short little segment just a little bit ago, which was probably a couple days ago at this point, I didn't film anything more after that update. I did drive the car, and it does drive. It has great drivability, but it won't boost because it obviously needs tuned. So that's what we're going to do today. As far as I know, the cold start and everything is all good to go. So I'm actually just going to start it up anyways. See how well the cold start works. Oh yeah, fuel pump never gets old. Alright, while I'm at it, I'm just going to go ahead and add some more fuel to the mix here, because it definitely needs it. Flash this. It's my fuel map. Stop this. That's a graph. Engine start. Cranking fuel. And the cranking fuel temperature is about 50 degrees. For those guys running EMU, there's a little graph at the bottom here that'll actually show you, and it'll move along the bottom of this graph depending on your temperature. You can change this to a metric, so you can have it running in Celsius, but I'm just so used to Fahrenheit. I can do either or, but you know. So currently it doesn't really want to start at 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So seeing how it's not going to start there, I'm going to add a little bit to the mix here. And you can use the plus and minus buttons to increase and decrease. So add a little bit to that, go ahead and flash it, and then we'll try to start it again. Okay, that was the issue, and it is now solved. That's really loud, so I'm just gonna shut the door here. Also, this cage bar right here, if you guys ever get one of these, be wary of it, because you'll slam your elbow between the door and that bar, and it does not feel very good. Wideband is not hooked up, so I have a LSU 4.2 wideband that runs directly to the ECU. We're going to scroll down, we're going to get the tune display up, and we're going to see that my air-fuel ratio is super rich. What we're going to do is we're going to watch the air-fuel ratio right here, and we're going to adjust this according, and seeing how it's this rich, you don't want it to be that rich, you kind of, I don't know what that was. That was kind of scary. Alright, well, I don't know what that was, but now we gotta wait for the... I'm sure everybody just heard that, but I have no idea what that was. I didn't hit the throttle. Alright, it's working. We're just going to drag this over, and we're going to subtract it just a little bit at a time, and the wideband will lean out. Get about high 11s here, and then we'll equal this one out. So we're in the 12s, and when it gets all the way over here, it'll be fully warm, and it'll be up in the 14s, and we'll be running a perfect stoy. Currently, I'm seeing that my TPS is at 3%, and that is because I adjusted my throttle. What you want to do is you want to have it set to 0. The reason I say that for my setup, and you should be doing this for every setup, is because on my VE table, I'm using TPS versus RPM. Right now it's at 3%, so it's reading between 2 and 5. I want to have mine at 0, and I can be running off this far side here. So we're going to adjust the TPS a little bit and get it back down to 0. I have to say, I'm honestly super excited that I don't have any leaks, especially for a first time, and I was able to go drive it without having to stop any leaks. So what I'm doing here is I can see the laptop from here, and I'm just going to loosen these bolts here, and then we're just going to turn it until that says 0. Okay, I got my 8mm wrench, and it is totally not an 8. Don't think this guy's gonna, oh, I guess it will. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe. Nope, we can't use that. Let's see what we got here. What's this, 1/4 inch? Is this what we need? Damn it! Why are you being this way? Alright, so I'm gonna assume that's probably a 7, because that would only make sense. That, yeah, figures. like my Rb25. Alright, so it's all loose, and what we're going to do is I'm going to turn it until it just hits 0. You don't want to keep turning it too far because then it won't read right. Tighten one of these screws back up, that way it won't move. And then we're going to pull the throttle and make sure it goes all the way to 100. All the way to 100. All the way back to 0. Back to the car. Hopefully my car doesn't make that weird noise again. I have an AEM gauge I'll be replacing that with, and I'm going to be putting all my HVAC and everything back in, and sadly run a pillar pod again, but I'm just trying to make this car like my other 240. I'm going to go back and log, tune display, look at the AFRs, coolant temp, it's not up to temp yet. Alright, after some constant adjustments, I've modified all of this. I'm not used to the TPS versus RPM, I'm used to the map versus RPM, but after a little bit of modifying here, I'm able to wow. Holy crap, it just shoots flames. What the fuck? Holy shit! That's the coolest shit ever, what the fuck? I don't know why it does that, but I'll take it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go take it out and take it somewhere where I hopefully won't be bothered, and then see if it actually moves. Alright, so now that I'm away from people, listen to this shit. Oh, it sounds like a GTR now. Well guys, this is probably going to end up being a short video. I didn't bring my gimbal with me, so trying to do a pull with one hand is kind of scary, because I think this needs an alignment, but I'll let you guys hear this. Yes! Oh my god! This is so insane! Woo! Smash that fucking like button! Oh my god! Let me do another one! If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. And comment, let me know what you think. And I'll catch you in the next one.